Hey y'all, thanks for hopping on the Zoom. I'm trying to get like the screen shares ready for tonight's call. I said my laptop has just been going crazy. Sarah, how has things been going with your hiring, love? Like, have you been able to find anybody yet?
I'll be right back. Oh, I'm not even mute. No, it's not. I kind of put it on pause until I finish up all the rest, and then I will focus on that, give it all my attention, and just go from there. Because it's hard. So.
Okay, so right now you just wanted to learn more and soak it up, but you're putting things on pause.
Oh, yes. For the hiring process, I want to finish up with everything else in regard to setting up the business and getting out there a little bit. But meanwhile, I will be looking for hiring, because I don't know if I will go for the 1099. I may go the other route.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just thinking it through and see exactly which way I want to go.
Okay. That's totally understandable. That's totally understandable. Like I said, just make sure, I don't want you to lose focus. I just keep doing all the tasks that you're able to do right now. And then, still try to put different practices in place to get those done as to be able to like still look for your cleaners and stuff.
Yeah, because I'm working full time right now, and I don't want to go all over. I'm gonna just focus and channel myself through that. So I will transition from the job to the business completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Anybody on Facebook? Cassandra, how things are going for you? Where are you currently at on your process? Hey, Holly, how are you? Okay. Holly, how are things going for you on your business right now? I was talking to a few people. Hey, hola. I was talking to a few people on my DM, right? And I think what I'm going to do, you guys, I think I'm going to extend the challenge group one more week. Because I really want to make sure I can get as many people as possible ready to launch at the end of this group period. Okay, yeah, definitely text, working on insurance. Okay, awesome. Definitely text. If you're not able to talk, just talk back to me by text or by voice. Let me know I'm not alone. Yeah, so my goal is for you guys, as many as I can, to be able to, for you guys to be able to launch your business at the end of this launch period. So I want to, I'm going to go ahead and extend the group challenge, our group, because today was supposed to be technically our last day, but I'm going to extend it and let next Friday, so that way I can try to get you guys all launched and ready for next Friday. It's let's see, I think I just saw still working on hiring. Have you hired anybody? Because all you need, yes, I understand there's different scenarios of like if somebody's a no-show and you have to fear like not having a backup, but all you need is one cleaner. Like if you get one cleaner, you can start, like I don't want you to feel forced that you need a whole staff or 2 people or 3 people. Yes, that having that is a good extra cushion, but don't feel forced to have that. If you can just get one cleaner, then you will be ready to go. Do you have one cleaner already, Cassandra?
Hi, Jasmine.
Hey.
Firstly, thank you for extending the challenge. I was trying to fit as much as I could into today, with the mindset that today was going to be the last day that we probably had access to you.
Yes.
But in my situation, I have the foundation set up. I am a overthinker, so I've been stressing out about the the poster for the job application to put on Craigslist and to put on Thumbtack and Google and stuff. So how that's going to look. So I've managed to sort that out. Tonight I did my Google application form. So I reached out to where I am in Minnesota on Craigslist. I managed to find about 5 people. I've reached out to all 5 of them. So far, I haven't heard back from any. That's kind of discouraging for me because those are the only 5 I could find in Craigslist.
And because what area? Because I know you're, like I said, you're having your company in the States. What area again were you having your company?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay. Is that a good market?
I don't know if it's a good market. It's an area that I'm familiar with. It's a state that I'm familiar with. I lived there for quite a while, and I'll be moving back there shortly. The cities that I'm trying to target are the cities that are the most expensive in Minnesota, that have the best school districts. So those suburbs are usually over 700 to even up to over $1 million. So I'm targeting those areas. And so and eventually down the line, like I did say, I wanted to go into Airbnb, etc. But that's much further down the line. So just not being able to get anyone has been kind of discouraging, but I'm going to keep going. And I actually did this week get a little bit of this, like I had a bit of imposter syndrome. I was like, who am I and how can I do this?
Yeah. Well, you definitely are fully capable of doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't get discouraged. I always find like discouragement comes like right when I'm on the brink of something. So definitely keep pushing, keep looking for your cleaners. Remember Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and then those Facebook communities of those areas. Because if you're moving into a company and into an area like that, I'm sure they're looking for cleaners. I'm sure they have some sort of mom group, some sort of community group to where they're asking for referrals for cleaners. So definitely just keep looking. But it sounds like you're getting a lot done. So don't get discouraged at all.
Thank you. Yeah,
You're
hopefully
welcome.
by next week, I should have at least one job. Fingers crossed.
Yes, that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
You're welcome. Hey, Courtney, I see you just hopped on. Give me an update. How are things going in your business and your setup part right now?
It's going good, but I'm still trying to, about the issue I told you about last week about the Google and the Yelp.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm still trying to get that resolved.
Okay.
I did talk to Google this week, and so they're working on trying to get me updated, not restricted. So I'm working on that. I have 2 ICs so far. So
Nice.
they sent in their information, and so I'm just trying to decide if I want to do a background check or not. Like one guy did tell me that he had a background.
Did he share what it was?
Yeah, he shared what it was, and it kind of made me a little like, I don't know.
What was it?
He said that he's been charged with, I guess, like a girl lied about her age. And so, yeah, he ended up getting charged with messing with a minor, I guess, having sex with a minor.
Shoot.
So, yeah, he seemed like good. I mean, he already was established and kind of working, with his own business and stuff like that. But
yeah,
he said
he like had to be on a list.
He said that yeah, he has to register. Like everywhere he moves to, he has to register. So, because I told him I was going to do a background check, because I like to see what they're going to say.
Right, of course. So that's a smart thing to do. Yeah.
Right, and he was honest, about it or whatever.
Oh shoot, because that's normally what I do as well. I will I haven't done background checks in a long time, but I will just ask them to be honest, like, hey, if I run a background check, what am I gonna find? Right.
Exactly.
And I just take it from there. Like the only thing that makes me nervous on that is the fact that, and not to say that he's either gonna like do anything or that he's guilty, right? It's not my job to to justify if he's guilty or not. It's just the fact that he could be going into homes with children. And if you get some kind of crazy parent that does a check every time a name come through, then that would be like the only thing.
Yeah, that was my concern. I was like, I'm not really sure. I mean, he seemed like a nice person, but I didn't want to like send him into someone's home.
That's so unfortunate too.
Yeah.
Maybe if you did like any overnight move out cleanings, you know, where the client is not home. I have one cleaner, his name is Anthony, and he likes to do like he likes to do them overnight. So like he has his regular job and then he'll go and do a cleaning overnight, and we'll do like two jobs a night and just clean overnight, kind of like commercial hours. So maybe you can keep them as, you know, as a possibility. And just like let him, like, because he was open and honest with you, he will respect that you be back honest with him and just let him know like, hey, you know, I hate that this is on your record, but I have to think of the client, because what you don't want to happen is like for that client to then blast you.
Right.
All the media outlets, or not media, like not like news, but you know, like in the groups and stuff.
Exactly. I was like thinking that I'll probably just keep him for like you said, like move in, move out type stuff, like before people are actually in the home, or if they're not in the home. Because I think his thing is he wants to help. Because I was just asking him like, what type of people does he work by himself? Does he have like a group of people that works with him? And so he really wants to help, I guess, other people who have backgrounds. And so that's one of the things he likes to do. And so, I mean, I get that. That's all great. But I didn't know if that was something I wanted to bring into my business.
That's so touchy. Like just for the, I understand. Okay. But you do have one for sure.
Yeah, so, she's really like, she's an older lady. She's been cleaning for a long time, has great references, and she was just not getting jobs like a lot of the families that she had been working for a long time were moving and things like that. So she's just looking for more jobs. So I really liked her.
So are you ready in the position to start getting leads? Like, I know you're waiting on the Thumbtack Yelp situation, but what about, not Thumbtack, Yelp, Yelp and Google, what about getting leads and start testing out leads on Thumbtack?
Yeah, I need to get in the Facebook groups and the Thumbtack. So that's where I'm lacking at. I need to start posting in those so I can those jobs.
So your foundation, everything is set up for your foundation. You have one solid cleaner. Is your booking koala set up?
I have what do I have? I have launch 27.
Launch 27, okay. And that's set up?
It's all
perfect.
set up.
Perfect. So you're just waiting to turn everything live to get leads.
Some jobs. Get some leads.
Awesome. That's good to hear. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay. Let's see who else just popped on Zoom. I know I saw a question too. Is this Lysandria? Did I say that right?
Yes, it's Lysandria, but
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I can call you what?
You can call me Shane for
sure. Perfect. I'm so sorry. How everything is going for you?
Well, I just got my business name.
Okay.
So I'm like in the beginning phase of it.
Okay.
And I've been watching the videos. I bought the course, so I've been watching the videos as far as like I want to get my emails set up for the and a website as well.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like in the beginning phase of getting everything like set up, and then but I did have a question. Like, I think as far as the marketing goes, now I'm trying to figure out who is the target. I know I want to do commercial, and as far as like residential, I prefer to do like a move in and move out.
That's awesome. I was going to actually do like a test company on move in and move out. I had did everything. I haven't done it yet. I think it's going to be called like Dallas Move Out Maids. because I was going to service like the uptown area, like the condos and things of that sort, where people have faster like turn rates than homes. But that would be definitely a good niche to test. The only down part that I looked into that was that I would constantly be having to have good ongoing marketing, and because I won't have any reoccurring clients, right? So the goal to really build residential cleaning is to get the reoccurring clients, right? To convert those one-offs. Now you can have a plan in place to where after you do their move out, you try to do their move in, and then you lock them in for a reoccurring. But if they're already in the mindset to, I just want this cleaning done so I can get my money back on the deposit and move somewhere else, then that's a little different. So that can totally be done. It's just, you'll have to constantly have ongoing marketing because those one-offs.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
But I mean, it is a good market, and though that's one of the highest cleaning services. I was just on YouTube talking about how to add on services. So that was one of the parts that I was going to be talking about today, for you guys to keep in mind how I like to plan backwards, right? Whenever I'm starting a business, I like to think of the end goal of what I ultimately want with this business, and then make sure that all my steps are lining up with that plan, right? So let's say, for example, my plan is to scale my business and launch different locations throughout. Then I'm going to be working on building awareness to the actual brand itself, right? Kind of like a Molly Mae, trying to become like a household name. Build awareness, do like community events, thing like, you look at the little vendor booths at the pumpkin festival and stuff like that, right? So I would be looking to do that, right? If my goal is to just build and sell, then my goal is to get as many reoccurring clients as possible, so that way I can have this company packaged and making higher revenues, so I can get ready to get my sales price ready. So with your option that you're looking into for doing move in and move out cleanings, a good way to be able to make more profit in that kind of business is to partner with vertical services. So handyman services, moving companies, unpacking and packing companies. Those would be good add-on services that you can add to that kind of business, to where it'll be okay to just have those type of cleanings, right? So you would be kind of like a move out concierge. So it's like a one-stop shop. Whatever somebody needs to move out of their place or in their place, you would have those services: packing, unpacking, moving truck, handling the cleans, being able to like cover stacks, handle paint covers, and take off things off the wall, and then vice versa. Somebody to come hang up things on the wall, install their TVs. So that could be another additional services that you can add to maximize that, if you're not trying to do like the reoccurring residential clients.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And handyman is like, I was talking, had a meeting with a client, and in her area, like we try to look throughout the market and see like what's the demand for that service in that market that she's currently serviced. On Thumbtack, it said that they get roughly around 1,007 handyman leads a month, right? Like she would only need a quarter of those services, right? Because we're like in that little soft life phase where everybody tries to not do any kind of services that they don't have to do, to take away the time that they could be doing to invest in other things or find pleasure in other things. So we're not in the day where like my dad was like fixing the garbage disposal and hanging up things, right? Everybody calls somebody for that, and they don't know how to. My husband don't even know how to do that. Like, he's like, call somebody. Like, honey, you can't come change the battery in the smoke detector. Like, go buy the 10-foot ladder. Like, nope, call somebody. So that would be a really good add-on for like if you do the move out cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions?
I can't think of any right off back. I had one in mind, but I forgot.
Okay, that's fine.
It slipped my mind.
Just let me
but
know.
if I think about it before we get off the Zoom, I'll let you know.
And then for those that's hopped on a little late, I made an announcement earlier when we first hopped on and said that I'm going to extend the challenge group one more week, because my ultimate goal is to have everybody ready to launch on like at the end of this challenge. So I'm going to extend it one more week. So tonight won't be the last night. We're going to have one more night on next Friday. Okay. So like I said, I want to just make sure I check with everybody, see what you guys need. That way we can get as many people launched. Okay. Let's see, who is this? Is that, I'm just going to say Miss Brown. Okay. Miss Brown, because I do not want to mess up your name, gorgeous. Can you let me know how things are going with your business? Oops, keep tapping that.
Yes, you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
So I've basically done like all the foundational pieces. I have scheduled 2 interviews. Both were good fits. I have a couple more interviews next week. My website is undergoing development.
Nice.
And so I haven't, like I think I told you earlier, I am working with a digital marketing agency, so they are doing all of like the directory listings and stuff like that. So I don't have to do any of that. So my primary focus just been just interviewing.
Awesome.
And, yeah.
Awesome. So, but you said you already have a cleaner, or you have cleaners like scheduled for their interview?
No, I already had 2 interviews with 2 cleaners. I had them Tuesday, and since Tuesday, they have been constantly texting me to see when things start. So I said I was going to go ahead and hurry up and set up booking Koala.
Perfect. So now I remember our conversation. So are they going to do the SEO or no?
Who? The people? The
Yeah.
digital? Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so they're handling Yelp. They're handling everything.
Yeah. Yeah. They all the directory listings, SEO, and ads. They are going to do ads as well.
Okay, that's
Everything.
awesome. That's awesome. So what is your goal launch date?
My goal launch date, the guy who I'm working with, he said that we can do a soft launch on September 15th. So that's that's when he's going to that's when he said the first draft of the website will be ready. Okay. And so he said he want to do a soft launch on September 15th. So that's kind of what we're preparing for.
Okay. I'm just writing that down. I'm gonna ask that everybody. Okay, awesome. So I saw a question, and I saw you had posted this question, and I'm so sorry that I have, this is my birthday weekend, so my husband surprised me and took me out to eat this morning, and we've been like just out and about all day. So I did not get a chance to get back to your question on the insurance. So you said that you spoke with somebody and they stated that if you don't have, that the insurance is only covered for employees and not contractors. Thank you. Yes, it's on the 4th. So I have 2 more days until I can be this young. Yeah. So now what company is that for though? Because like I said, I'm gonna have to look, because when I had contractors, they will normally ask you like how many contractors you're going to have, because I'm not covering them. Like my business is not covering them. Like that insurance is covering me and my business, not the independent contractors, which is why they need to have their own, because if they bop something fail, like they're going to come after them. But now if the client does come after me, then I want to make sure that I have coverage as well. And like, you don't need to provide workers' comp because they're independent contractors. If they want workers' comp, then they need to be able to get that, it's not accidental death. It's some kind of, a disability. They need to get their own like disability insurance because they are their own business, they're their own entity. So if they get sick, hurt, or something happens to them, then they need to have their own disability insurance to be able to cover all of their expenses if they're not able to work. So you don't have to get workers' comp.